Okay, hello. Welcome to another crazy games. Well, not crazy games, and crazy walk, crazy walk stream. Oh man, some old habits have snuck in there. It's always weird trying to do an intro, I guess. But yeah, we're back in Nightfall. We're gonna be continuing Nightfall. The last thing we did, let's load in. The last thing we did was meet up with a lady named Talcora. And our stand-in leader for the Sunspears, named Jarek, doesn't want to deal with her since she's like a noble person, like a princess, who don't seem to have any credentials in anything, in relations to like military or anything. It looks like so he kind of threw her onto us, but she's like a very aspiring hero. She wants to be an adventurer and stuff. That's actually this lady right here. So she's actually really serious about the stuff that she's saying, and she wants people to help her. And yeah, she's kind of been thrown on our lap, but we welcome her. It looks like, whereas other people seem to brush her off, we are actually going to see what she wants. So yeah, what did I do? I did do a few things between last stream and this stream. I did a bunch of quests in this area. There's like a lot dotted in this section here. Is my stream okay? I actually didn't check. Sounds are good. Your face cam is okay, looks like. Yeah, and it's recording the or it's streaming the game footage. So yeah, so in this area here, there was a lot of quests that took me around and did a bunch of stuff. And I think that's about it. I think I wanted to explore a bit more, but at the same time, I didn't have time, actually. I just kind of did the one thing, and it got really late, so I just went to bed. And yeah, today, I just logged on, so that's about it. I guess another thing I did was kind of throw on some better gear. And I only for cost. I gave him an axe that I had lying around, since he finally became high enough level where I can give him 9 in Axe Mastery, which this requires. And yeah, I've been trying him out. He has soldier stance and a bunch of axe skills, only 2 axe skills, and a bunch of like adrenaline, energy management, and a heal, and a speed boost. This is a speed boost. This is a increased attack speed and a defensive thing. So hopefully he does a little bit better. I don't know. We have so many heroes now that it's getting harder to kind of pay attention to who's actually doing what. But yeah, I also gave Alcora a bit of a build. She originally had like Shield of Absorption, Protective Spirit, Mend Ailment, Remove Hex, and I think Reversal of Fortune. And I kind of like took this off and gave her a Resurrect. Maybe she had Resurrect too, but then I throw on the good old Aegis and Life Sheath as a protection monk. And yeah, I gave her the Keshel staff that, if you remember from last stream, I was kind of talking about. I kind of already had her in mind when that dropped. I'm like, oh, that's perfect for Talcora, but I didn't talk about it at the time. But yeah, now it's perfect. I guess at some point I'm gonna have to move this off of her, since this is not like all that strong, but it should be way more than enough for this area of the game, I think. And yeah, because of that, I've given Dunkoro a bit of a different build too, since I was able to give him 12 healing prayers. He's using Healing Burst now as his elite. He has Healing Whisper as like a spammable heal if this is like on cooldown. This thing has half range, so he makes him run around. So maybe you kind of save if you stick close to him. I think this is good, but then the time it takes for him to run to you and cast might actually be more than the cast time. So in theory it sounds good, but in practice there's actually lots of other things about this skill that you need to consider. Because if he has to take like 2 seconds to run to you before casting this for 1 second, that's like a 3-second thing, whereas if some of these other skills that are in half range only has a 2-second cast or something, it still might be better because he doesn't have to actually move around too much. But yeah, I threw this on him anyway because for the most part I think we're all kind of balanced in our our skills. Like Koss has a bit of his own heal here. I don't think she can actually heal herself. She has a lot of like damage mitigation, so she can like keep herself alive if she really needs to. But and I guess there's her divine favor, so that every time she casts something, it heals anyway. So I think that's how she can kind of keep herself alive too, along with the entire team. So yeah, these two guys are very foundational to the survival of our team. But at the very least, everyone has a bit of a way to heal themselves. Like this Elementalist, Zosuke has Aura Restoration, which every time, if he has this up, every time he casts, he heals himself. And of course, I put a Pious Renewal. And then there's Vital Boon. And if she removes this, she gets a heal, so she has a bit of self-sustain there too. And yeah, I kind of threw Heroic Ewok here. I know I said I wasn't going to use any other like of my mercenary heroes, but while moving around in this area, there was a lot of walking around, and one of the quests, I think one of the quests told me to like go here or something. I don't remember. And now I was, oh no, I lost connection. I like randomly lost connection, and then I kind of logged back in, and I was in a place, and I was like walking around a lot anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw a Paragon on, give her fall back, and then we can just, it won't like it's just my time, right? I just want to be a little bit more efficient and be able to move faster. So I kind of threw her on just to she kind of wrecks everyone because she's like level 20, but for the most part I only have her because of fall back. But yeah, let's actually get rid of her for now. But yeah, for the sake of this gameplay, let's not really focus on the mercenary heroes, or not use the mercenary heroes until we reach level 20. I think once we get ourselves and a bunch of other heroes to level 20, it's probably fair game to use some of these other mercenary heroes, since at that point it's just like another person, right? And like these characters are not rigged right off the bat, in a way where they actually don't have any equipment, or at least no weapons, or offhand weapon and main hand weapon, so you actually have to find these for them. And I was kind of lucky enough to have some stuff lying around. I believe this dropped while I was playing. Was it on stream? I don't remember if it was on stream, but I was playing this character and this shield dropped at some point. So this is like not a maxed out shield, but it's like good enough, I guess, for what we're doing. But yeah, even though I'm not going to be using her. So yeah, we've kind of brought together a bit of a not army, but a squad. We're a suicide squad. We have Koss, Talcora, Dunkoro, Sosuke, and Milani. And yeah, we're like kind of the beginnings of like the Avengers or something. And we will kind of be diving into most of these characters in the future with their stories. Not Sosuke though. I think Sosuke they kind of just like threw on us because maybe the devs were like, oh, we kind of want to give the players more options for heroes, and maybe an elementalist and a ranger. They're like, oh, maybe we should make an elementalist and a ranger hero in the early game, so that they have more choices or something like that. Because then if I'm playing like a dervish, maybe I want an elementalist, or if I'm playing the elementalist, I might want a ranger instead or something like that. So they kind of needed to, I feel like they were thinking like they should give a bit more varieties, just in case different people using different professions as their character would want to choose other characters and build them instead. Or maybe like, since these heroes use characters with skills that you've unlocked on your account, maybe they're like, oh, maybe a lot of people played rangers and a lot of people played elementalists, so if we give them a ranger and elementalist, they could kind of throw something on them, and they can feel like proud that they have at least one hero or something that is well equipped as a decent build. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking out loud there. Was there anything else? I think I'm going to focus on the primary quest. And then if we have some time, or we get to a certain point, maybe we can do some of these side quests. A lot of the side quests kind of just build onto the the narrative, not really, the setting of this area. There was like a quest in here where there's like this like mime or something that's stealing people's voices, so it kind of gives you a little bit of what do you call it, like an insight into some of the weird happenings, some of the ghosts and ghouls and monsters in this area. And one of them is like this mime that's been stealing people's voices, and when you go there, there's like this guy, and around him are these like vases, faces, containers that is like yelling. And yeah, once we get into his aggro rage, he just attacks us and we kill him, and then we can free those voices, and then the people who lost their voices get their voices back. And yeah, there was like another thing about Corsairs, I think, where no, it was a merchant that was like hiking up prices or something because the Corsairs have been doing something that's making it like trading materials and moving materials and stuff and equipment has been more expensive, though they've been hiking up the prices. So we essentially threaten that person until he lowers his prices. There's like a little bits of like things like that where this is like, it's really hammering home the point that this is not like our world with like civilized laws and stuff. There are sections of this world that you kind of have to fight for your own like beliefs and your own lifestyle and stuff. And if you don't, people will take advantage of you. So yeah, that's really cool. We're getting more cool stuff about the area. I also unlocked this place just to unlock it. I don't really do PvP. But yeah, there's a little PvP arena. I don't think there's anything else. Let's continue the story. Following the trail. I think there was a quest in this area that I needed to go. There's two quests. One of them was like Zerai the Learner or something, and I needed to kill beautiful Ibolgas for their petals. And another one where I needed to kill a Mandragore queen, I think, in this quarry. And yeah, they were all like in this area. So when I got here, those two quests and the primary quest got triggered. So what I ended up doing was going back in the outpost, abandoning the main quest so it doesn't get like triggered, because once we get there, like dialogue and stuff was being like appearing and stuff and being triggered, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't want to accidentally advance this too much. So yeah, that was probably the best thing the best thing I can think of at the time to deal with that. So yeah, I think 6 out of 8 is fine here. Should I put like henchmen on? I think we're fine. I think we are a little bit higher level than what is intended, or maybe because I have like good amount of builds. I feel like good builds. I feel like I'd be doing pretty good, especially in Cliff of Dojok. It's like a lower level area since you can access it like pretty early through Champion's Dawn. And if I came out of Champion's Dawn, I would be in this area with only 4 people. But I plan on coming out from Beckner Harbor so I can get the 8. But I think just keeping it to our heroes here will be fine. But yeah, let's do this. All right. Can I talk to this scout? Oh. Okay, it looks like these are the directions to a meeting place. The captains must be gathering to assemble the cryptic map. Great, that means the captains are wandering around aimlessly looking for each other. If we can find them, we can steal their map fragments. That's Talcora. She is a princess, a beautiful, young, adventurous princess. Okay, there's no scout. Wait. Maybe we were supposed to come out of here, since it looks like I did trigger something the moment I got here. Or is it the moment you get into this map, maybe you trigger this dialogue? So you could potentially come out from Champion's Dawn, and you get that dialogue, and then it tells you to go straight here. Oh yeah, my build is a little bit different. I have this skill called Conviction, and I can do this, and quickly do this, and I run 50% faster. So look at me like totally break away from my team here. It's pretty good. I really enjoy that. And also, this is also my condition removal too. And if I keep it up like this, I gain 10 armor. If I have a condition, that is. So I've only been using this as a enchantment to remove to get that faster running. Oh yeah, I guess Pious Haste is also a newer ability that I have not used, but before this was like Warrior Sprint. And yeah, these two, Vital Boon and Signet of Pious Light, are my heals. I kind of combo these two to get like a bursty heal. And yeah, I combo these two, Heart of Holy Flame and Pious Assault, for like a bursty attack. Arguably bursty. This is like my attacks essentially. And then yeah, I got a adrenaline attack here just for a bit more attack. And yeah, this is just increased attack speed. So yeah, a lot of these is like kind of utility. I can kind of replace them if I really want to do it with other stuff as we unlock more. But I'll keep it like this for now. It seems pretty fun to play. Oh, my Vital Boon got interrupted. Interesting. That increases attack speed. Assault. Okay, here is a Necromancer. Chain Victory. Do another Vital Boon. Pious Assault. Holy Flame. Cryptic Scroll Piece. So we had 1 out of 6 cryptic pieces in my possession because we got one from Mittani Keys. It looks like the scroll piece from this some sort of map. Or it looks like the scroll pieces formed some sort of a map. I can make out a swamp, or is that a bog? A boggy swamp, or a swampy bog. Oh, we had to walk quite far. Yeah, now we have 2 out of 6, so I wonder how... I guess this will eventually lead us here. That's like, I think we're the next mission area. Oh, what's happening here? I'm getting so strong now that these guys are all giving me 0 experience. And I forgot to grab the... I guess I'm too high, like, Sunspear rank for this area. I haven't really been getting the bounties either. The Sunspear points. Okay. Oh. Keep going this way. A little chime. I'm really liking the little Pious Renewal chime from Milani for some reason. It is amusing. We talk to this person. Oh no, the statue. Is that a statue of Dwayna? It's broken. I wouldn't want to impose on someone of your reputation with a small job like this. Have a good day. Okay. What rank are we now, actually? I'm a Sunspear captain. I am a captain. Captain Levi. Uh-oh. Ah, holy. Another cryptic map. I gotta go around. Okay. Yeah, if I don't remove an enchantment, this just makes me run 25% faster. Oh, remember these guys? I was having a lot of trouble fighting these guys at some point. Let's see how we do now. Oh, killed that guy. Not only do I have more people in the party now, we're also a lot stronger. You get to gauge your progress with that fight. We were like stuck at a stalemate previously when we fought him. We go like up this way. Follow that path. I'll avoid these guys. These guys over here. I got stuck on that tree. Aw, man, maybe I should have kept heroic Ewok. It feels like we're moving so slow again without that fallback. I guess I can run away from my entire team with this. Goodbye, suckers! Maybe this way I grab all the aggro of everyone. And then by the time they catch up, they can do their AoEs. Kind of like that. Wait, a standing chest. Can I did get a key drop. Holy branch. Holy branch! Is it better than his holy branch? 8 to 12. This one is blue. This is purple, so rarity-wise, this is better. 2 divine favor, 5 healing prayers. No inscription. Oh, I built this, right? Or I crafted this? No, I traded for this from a collector. Plus 8 energy. This is plus 5 energy and plus 6 energy while health is below 50. Boo! After recharge of spells is 12% on that one. After recharge is 10%? I actually think this might be better because even though this has more damage, like 8 to 12, he's not a damage dealer, so I don't think that amounts to much. So giving him plus 5 energy, plus 8 energy though. But a higher chance of a... Oop, there's Mia talking while we're being attacked. But yeah, I think the higher recharge time, or the higher percentage of reducing recharge time, might actually make a big difference. At the same time, I don't know. That's a tough choice. And this is a divine favor thing too, so I can swap him to smiting if I really wanted to, instead of having to meet the requirements for this. Technically, you don't have to meet the requirements for this if you don't really care about weapon damage. But my gamer brain is like, I must meet the requirement of the weapon. It just feels more right now. Feels more correct to do it that way. I'm gonna leave him with this, I think. At the 2% more of half skill recharge is probably not worth losing the 3 energy. But what is Tal? Oh wait, no, I know what Talcora is holding. She's holding that cool protection staff, the unique one. Okay, where do they want me to go now? Down here. No. So yeah, this Imagine Burden actually makes it so that I walk 50% slower. So when I use Conviction and then get rid of it with Pious Haste, it just cancels it out. Hopefully going into the next mission, this is like a good team. We kill this guy again, maybe he drops another unique item, unique weapon. Maybe they're not called unique weapons, maybe they're just called named weapons, because they're not unique. I mean, we look at, like, this is just like a regular water staff. Like, anyone else? Not really, I guess. But yeah, this is just a regular holy staff skin. Maybe it has a cool like color on it. But it's not really that unique. Oh, there's another group of ooh, this guy came out of nowhere. Sure, hit him. protective wall. Yeah, that would have been perfect for Talcora. But we got the better. And we got the better item out of these guys for her. Oh, nothing ever. Oop, I used a little too early. Alright, let's fight these crosshairs. Cursed Stallion. Oh, that's boss. It's a warrior boss. Oh, is it warrior? No, it's a paragon. Boss. What? Messed up my cast. Okay, this guy's pretty strong. He's taking a 6-on-1 right now. One piece more and it's complete. Yes, it's a map and it shows some location in Letena Baha. Get the last piece of the cryptic scroll from Captain Mindbede on cliffs of Dojok. We go this way. Yeah! Kill these guys. Oh, we had to talk to him. Captain Hebe. Mindeba. Being a Corsair isn't all about fighting. For me, it's about the code. To be honest, I hate fighting. It's just not in my nature to stab someone. I'd rather use my wit. It's much sharper. You seem to have 5 parts, and I have the 6th. I don't suppose the other captains gave those to you. Willingly, eh? Well, I may be a little more accommodating. What say we strike bargain? I give you the 6th piece, and in return, you don't kill me. A bargain, huh? We're always interested in a bargain. The bargain is quite simple. My right-hand mate, Savage Noomb, will give you the last piece of the cryptic map, and you let this cowardly Corsair live to see another day. Are you ready to make this trade? We are ready. Make it to Black Tide Den. Oh, we got a cutscene. Woo! Ooh, Talcora. Us and Talcora. Why is there a nature spirit here?
Listen, protect me.
What's the matter?
It's all muddy.
Well, she's a princess.
Do you want to turn back?
She's not used to these kinds of environments.
I'm sure that I can manage. Kayet came this way.
Oh my god, Corsairs!
What are Cornin troops doing here?
No, they're not Corsairs, they're Cornin.
Keep an eye out. The general does not want to be disturbed.
Which
Kill
general?
any trespassers on sight.
General Kayet or General Morgan?
See? I told you she came this way.
General Kayet?
Congratulations can come later. At the moment, we have a real problem.
Oh yeah, I also swapped the scythe I got from the end of Factions, the dragon-looking staff, with this staff, which is the staff, or not staff, is a scythe. This scythe, where it is the staff you get from the end of Prophecies. So I think this kind of scythe looks way cooler on this dervish, and it looked a little bit silly to have that dragon staff to me on a dervish. So I gave that. They have this exact same stats, and I had this one on my necromancer and the other one on here, and I just kind of swapped it. So my necromancer has the dragon one now, which I feel like fits the necromancer more, because it's like almost as if like she doesn't really know her way around the dervish profession, and she just kind of picked up a weird dragon head looking weapon. And it's like, oh, this will work as a scythe. But then she's more of a official dervish, so she gets a more official dervish looking scythe. that's my headcanon. Following the trail is complete, but who do I talk to? Do we have any new I think Timura is new, right? Is Timura a new henchman? Let's talk to him. I may be new. He's new, apparently, but I'm not afraid. The Sunspears are the best, and that's why I'm here. I wanted to be a Sunspear ever since I was little. I used to carry Cormier's... Oh, no, he always was here. It's just I never used him, I guess, since he's a warrior. Uses melee, and I already have Cost, and also Milani, or melee, and also me, I guess. I'm also melee, so I never really chose him. So he never really sank into my mind. Yeah, he's the guy who looked up to Cormier quite a while. Oh, this is Savage Nube, or Nunbe. Here's the map piece Captain Mindhebe promised. He's instructed me to help you decipher the map. You must have really made an impression on him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can't tag anything on me. I've been on trial so many times, I've lost count. Elder Sewell can't prove anything. Alright, Corsair, you better start talking. This map you've cobbled together simply shows where the Corsair leaders were to meet with General Kayet in Tenabog. She's been funding our Istani excursions for quite a while now. She fronts the gold and we do the plundering. No questions asked. If you're still confused, go talk to her yourself. When you and Talcora are ready, I can show you where to start. We are not ready. I think this guide takes us into the mission, so... Should I just add Heroic Ewok and we get like all back and it's just gonna be super sweet? Or, no, I can't. It feels like cheating. Too much cheating. I guess I did in my Prophecies playthrough. I did just like immediately turn to my mercenary heroes. The moment I unlocked them, even though I was like level 12 or something on my necromancer. But I think for this one, since we are given like an RPG element with these heroes, it's probably better to play it without the mercenary heroes, just for the experience, just to experience the beginning nature of this. Alright, what do we have? Can I sell some stuff? Got a spiraling spear. Protective wand. This protective wand actually even better than the green wand staff. 8 to 12. 7 to 12. This one gives her like a good amount of energy and some health. Yeah, that's probably the best for her for now. Ooh, I actually used up one of my identification kits finally. Yeah, I can sell all this. Sell. Okay. Guard coat. Oh yeah, I guess I've already been in here, but before it was like this icon, right? But now that we caught up in the story where this is a mission, this became a mission icon. Very nice. Okay, yeah, let's add some henchmen. We don't need another. We have 2 monks. 2 really good monks in my eyes. Minion and Hunter, maybe? If only they gave Sogolon fallback. Or maybe they had like a command henchman that has fallback. Or they made the dervish here secondary. Oh, maybe I can do that. Can I do that? Earth mysticism. Maybe I can get rid of... Oh no, I only got 1 on Earth Prayers. I was like, maybe I can put fallback on one of these guys. It'll be fine. No, I can't. They're not like leveled up enough where they can give up. Give up some attribute points just to build into fallback. Ugh. But the running, it makes you go so much faster. It feels so much better to move fast. But I did say I was gonna play this slow, so maybe it's probably best that we don't just rely on fallback, just to run faster. Okay, let's Hunter. I'm kind of torn between motivation, Hunter, and Earth. I'll just go with Earth. Maybe she can play off of Sosuke here. I don't know. I think this is good. I think we should try this. I'm pretty sure my armor currently is probably a little bit weak for this mission, so I probably get chunked. Oh wait, let's see how much armor this guy, this lady with 55. How much armor do I have? 40, right? Yeah, so you can potentially get like 55 armor rating armor at this point. Do I want to do this, or should I just kind of rely on my healers being able to just keep me fresh? Ugh, these decisions, these RPG decisions. I think I'm gonna try and risk it because I don't know, I'm feeling lazy, I guess. Even though it's just grab some where's the Zunlai? Grab some, open the Zunlai and just like craft a bunch, right? And it didn't look like it even cost that much. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. And I can sell these. I don't want to embarrass myself and die constantly in this upcoming mission. And then kind of like waste a bunch of time. I want to avoid that as much as possible. So let's upgrade the armor. I think if you're good enough, if you're good at the game enough, you know like your build very well and you know how to position yourself, especially with Dervish. I think you don't have to worry too... Oh, these are misses. Oh wait, no, you can pick. You don't have to worry about your armor all too much, but in order to make it easier on like Talcora, because she's our only damage mitigator at the moment, and I've actually not been watching if she's gets drained of her energy, because I don't have a necromancer with like blood ritual or blood is power at the moment, so she can potentially just run out of energy and then more or less become useless in these fights. I haven't really been paying attention to that, so I should look out for that in this next mission. Let's grab probably Scythe Mastery. I think my current one is Scythe Mastery. Oh, they don't have Elonian stuff here, and Elonian is my favorite one. Let's do Istani again, because we were the set I had before was Sunspear, and when the character was created, it was Istani. So let's grab some tanned hide and bolts of cloth. Istani Earth? No. What's this one? Scythe. Let's do Scythe. Grab that. Istani robe. Grab that. Yes. Istani van braces. Istani leggings. Istani shoes. I can equip this. Hey, we look pretty good. This is actually not a bad set either. I guess I had the hood on before, but I feel like we're showing a lot of skin now without the hood. Like our entire top is just like free to breathe. Yeah, we can sell this. Okay, I can put these back. Alright, we got better armor now. Stronger armor. We should not get chunked as much. Hey, Savage Noonb. Let us go. See what we can do. Yes, let's do it. Tide Den. Eliminate Iron Fist Envoy crew. Is that what they say? I think this it's like one of the only missions that the bonus doesn't really make a lot of sense. We had to go kill a bunch of like monsters in the area. That's the bonus. Someone level up? I heard the level up sound, but I wasn't paying attention. There's so much effects and stuff going on. Okay, so it says find General Kayet to prevent her from striking a deal with Iron Fist. Crosshair Captain. Eliminate Iron Fist envoy and crew. Just in case, I am going to go on the Guild Wars wiki on a different screen here, which I'm not going to show, but keep it. I'm just going to have the mission, I guess, objectives up in case I need to reference it to know where the bonus is. This is called Black Tide Deck. Yep. Okay. Okay, I remember this slightly. Yeah, I remember this slightly. I remember this. We like steal the Cornin outfits, right? We steal the Cornin outfits, and we actually, our characters actually all become Cornin looking, and we wear their outfits. Someone level up. Oh, Sosuke leveled up. You apparently also have Guild of Elemental Power right now. Where in damnations are we? Look at that map again. Iron Fist is going to have our heads if we're late to the meet the Cornins. And we're eavesdropping on them. Wait, they're not gonna talk anymore? Yes, boss. And then everyone's gonna be like, yes, boss. We'll figure it out, boss. Yes, boss. Yeah. So yeah, now that I have a condition, I did have an extra 10 armor there, and I could have removed it if I just used Pious Haste just on the spot, even though I don't take advantage of the movement speed. Oop. We got a little cutscene. Which is really fun. Got a little, like, situational, like, specific uses of each skill, which is pretty cool. But yeah, now we're all Cornins. I have a cool, like, mask and some headpiece. I guess all the females have the same outfit, and all the males have the same outfit. It's just that they have our heroes, like, they hold their weapons. So yeah, we had to kill a bunch of these guys, which doesn't seem to fit anything at the moment. Maybe in the story these guys have been, or in the lore or in the setting of this area, maybe these guys have been kind of like being annoying to the village people or something. I don't know. Hey, Aaron, you're here. Ah! I will put you on stream. Or I guess the chat on stream. Welcome, welcome. I am doing Black Tide Den. You just vanquished this zone last night? Was it hard? I guess this is an 8 people party now, so I would assume it would be tuned in a way where you need the 8 people. Because you gotta do it in hard mode, right? They're all spread out. Chillin' victory. Chillin', been chillin'. Okay. We killed one of the monitors. 400 plus. Holy moly, 400 plus? I think one of the places I've recently vanquished was Plains of Jaren, and it was like 200 some. And another one was somewhere in the Echovald Forest. I don't remember exactly which one. It might have been like the Eternal Grove area, whatever that zone was called. It might actually just be called the Eternal Grove. And that one was about 200 some as well. So 400 plus mobs in this area? That's kind of like surprising. Because this area isn't even that big, right? Okay. Maybe there's just like a super high mob density. Hey there. You guys are blocking. Wonder if does it say anything? What are you doing here, Corsair? You're supposed to meet Captain Bezus at the main checkpoint. Get moving. I guess they're if you're like trying to explore, I guess that's just to keep you on track. And then because then this is like a pretty big area. They don't want you to just like waste your time getting off the mission area, right? I believe I actually do just like follow this line. Takes a little bit to get it done, but there was a bonus. Oh, like the Vanquisher bonus right now? Is that still on? I feel like the week is gone. Unless it finally like, went into the Vanquisher bonus. I wasn't paying attention to what kind of bonus events is going on right now. But okay. Oh, I guess yesterday. You said yesterday. I think the Vanquisher was like last week. So it would make sense that yesterday was still there. So you got gold coins out of it. Oh, that's really nice. Lots of mandragores and bugs, scree and pirates. Okay. Mandragores are like kind of annoying, I think, because you don't see them on the map. You kind of have to go to where they spawn out of the ground. Sometimes you kind of have to just like walk around until you trigger their spawn or something. It's over, it rolled over to something else. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Today is a Monday. I didn't realize. Am I going the right way? Ah, I think that's exactly what I'm talking to. Captain Bezus. Hey there. You're to come with me. Hurry up. I want to get out of this god-accursed place. Or as quickly, god-accursed bog as quickly as possible. I was instructed to guide you, not fight for you. You're on your own. Against these things? Is that what he's saying? Sure. More Cornin guards there. Alright. You're late, you know. If my soldiers were as undisciplined as you, they'd hang. Now move. I guess he's a Cornin and we are Corsairs? Or are we Cornin and he's a Corsair? We have stole Cornin outfits, right? I think that's it. Okay. I believe we need to like get off the beaten path somewhere here to I believe it's like this way. Is it? Maybe it's in this little corridor. In order to find the next bonus area. The Rincal monitors are annoying far apart. Yeah, it is really annoying. You kind of have to like go really off the beaten path in order to find them. I'm Corsair. I'm the Corsairs, and we're meeting with that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. We are the Corsairs, and we're meeting with well, this place has a bunch of face dudes. Interesting. We're meeting with the Cornins, hush hush style. Exactly what Talcora suspected, that the Cornins and the Corsairs are working together to kind of undermine Istan, the Sunspears, to bring about Nightfall. There's one. He's a bunch of other guys by him. Oh, the foliage is blocking my camera, dude. Milani's going for it. Okay. I guess that works. Here's one. Yeah. We have 3 of the ring call monitors remaining, and here's one. Oops, I did not have a derivational enchantment for that one. Ooh, we got protective spirits. Look at this statue. He's carrying a big ball. That lower back is gonna break at some point. I think those are the only 2 in this area. So we'll move our way back. They are the Cornins because you are meeting up with the Cornin General. Yeah, Kayet's the Cornin General. That's right. We saw her with like a scroll talking to Varys Osa. And Varys Osa is dismissed, I guess. She dismissed General Morgan. And it kind of suggests that General Morgan is kind of not evil. He's kind of concerned at some of the things that Varys Osa is doing. And yeah, General Kayet was saying like, oh, we got the Corsairs on our side. Where are you going? You need to follow me. Get moving. Okay. We were just doing the bonus of this mission, not like you understand. You don't even know what a bonus is. Yeah, the bonus in this one doesn't really make sense to the story. Are we supposed to move forward this way? Okay, yeah, we are. But he doesn't like fighting, so we gotta deal with these guys. Coming? I thought Iron Fist was supposed to be with you. No matter, I have orders to follow. Come with me. Iron Fist is dead. He was eaten by ring call monitors. That's why we're taking a revenge on them. Ogu the Red, Iron Hook Hube, One-Eyed Rugger. Care for a drink, friend? I'd line your load, but a pounce in your step and make all the ugly ones pretty again. Ha 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 ha. What a weirdo. Why was he the only one who talked? And actually talk to them? Do they say anything? If I like actually... I nipped me this one fine bottle of Vistani whiskey off the ship docked at port. Have a swig. It'll put hair on your chest. Haha. I guess we actually did drink what he offered us, and that's why my screen's all fuzzy. And this guy just made a spirit of toxicity for some reason. That's fine. Young lady you brought with you, our crew could use a few more like her if you know what I mean. I hear we're getting paid quite handsomely from the Cornins. Think I'll buy me a nice new sword for kicks. Perhaps I'll test out at the party. Perhaps I'll test her out at the party. Oh dang. Test out a sword. They are bad men. They do bad things for amusement. Am I stuck with this like fuzziness for the rest of this mission? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy. This next part's a little tricky. Fortunately for your rabble, I've been stuck in this place for weeks, so I know my way around. There's a Corsair, Berserker, Wizard, and Raider up there. Corsair Bosun is up there. I would say one of the bummers about Nightfall is that they aren't like the other bonuses in the other missions in Pros, where you can go back and get the bonus on another run. If goes away. Oh, whoa, 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 I'm getting... I think I need to take this guy. Yeah. We actually have quite a boom. Chillin' victory. The wiki is on screen. Oh, dang. Oh, I actually have it like show. I didn't even realize I did that. I thought I specifically didn't do that. Thanks for letting me know. I would have not noticed this entire time. So you're saying this weird drunk effect will go away at some point? Where's the guy? Oh, he's over there. Do I need to get off the beaten path? Where are we right now? Okay. So we go forward a little. It will be the second exit on the right. So it tells me to follow this guy. Go on and clear the way. I'll join in, but I don't want to ruin your fun. Okay. Well, I'm feeling a little woozy still. Blah, 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 blah. We are diseased. Okay. Whoa, look at this statue. Why is there a random statue, like, dug into this ground here? I wonder what was the reason for this. These are the statues you normally see, like, high up in buildings and stuff. So it's not this way. Does he move? He move? Or does he want me to kill these guys? Follow the torches to the water. Is that actually like the tell? Interesting. I never knew there was torches. I can see you enjoy killing. I expect you've sown quite a bit of chaos here in Istan. So there are torches apparently. I don't see any torches right now. Yeah, it is the whoop. It is this turn here, I believe. Alright, let's kill these guys. There's like a little fish village in there. Ooh, somebody leveled up. You come with me, hurry up. I want to get out of this god-accursed body as quickly as possible. You're better fighters than I expected. I'm beginning to understand why we hired you. Wait, so is Captain Buez not a Corsair then? And we are Corsairs. Or are we different factions of Corsairs? I think I might have missed a turn. Actually, no, we're good, I think. Where are you going? You need to follow me. You can ditch that dude. Yeah, he's lame. He doesn't know we have other objectives to fulfill. He's a captain in the Cornin army. So we're the Corsairs. He's a we're disguised as Corsairs. He's a captain in the Cornin army sent to like retrieve us, I guess, and or he's sent to retrieve Iron Fist, but we kind of snuck in. I believe this is the torches. You're right. It makes sense that he's like commented on our fighting skills and stuff and saying like That's the reason why you wanted to find us for the job. There's one over there. I'm glad they made it so that like the guy escorting you or the guy you need to escort isn't actually part of your party and not required to like survive and stuff. Like I feel like they did this on purpose on this mission just to like show you like this isn't like factions anymore. Everyone was complaining about Master Togo and Brother Menlo like getting bugged and dying and not pathing and stuff. We fixed it. We made it so that everything is easier. It's not as annoying. Which I think it's probably a change for the better. You don't have to worry about like escorting NPCs. Oh man, that drunk effect is still still on the screen. Okay, so there's one. Does it mean I had to continue to follow those? Or is that where I came from? I got one more. I think I actually keep going. Or is it wait? Now I'm just gonna look at the wiki real quick. Yeah, okay, yeah. It looks like I am going in the right direction. You should see him. Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, it's a weird effect. Just to mess with you, right? Like, you talk to that guy and he drank that weird alcohol from him, and now for the rest of the mission, you're like drunk. I wonder if this drunkenness I'm feeling right now would contribute to like those Out of the North skills that gain bonuses when you're drunk. I wonder if you just get like that bonus. I think we might have to just kill everything here. Glug Club. There's a boss here named Glug. I'm really liking that. I can remove conviction and gets rid of a condition. It's actually been pretty satisfying. Seeing like a condition pop up and like, nope, get rid of it. I don't think I had that kind of play style all that much with my Necromancer before. It is done now. And we can make our way back. I hope the drunk effect isn't kind of making it hard to watch. I didn't even realize that was going to be a thing. I just wanted to see what those guys would say when we talked to them. Look at this place. There's a lot of structures and stuff, but what does it mean? Look at a thing there. Oop. Nice. Hunting the avatars as a dev is a rite of passage for dervishes. Those elites are fun. Oh yeah, the five dervish elites, dervish forms that you can get. Yeah, those are really fun, and I believe they did revamp them as well too, right? When they did the big dervish redesign, the flash enchantments and stuff. They also changed how those forms worked, like a significant change. Like they last longer now and recharge faster, and you don't need Eternal Aura. They changed how Eternal Aura works completely, so you no longer need Eternal Aura to like permanently be in a form of some kind. Which I don't know, I really liked that. But they made Eternal Aura kind of useless now. I guess it's a res for the most part, so You can kind of bring it along as a res if you want. Yes, we need to backtrack. Where are you going? You need to follow me. Get moving. We were just, we needed to find a place to take a dump. We had a really bad lunch. And the smell here is kind of disgusting, so. All of us, yes, all of us needed to do that. We are all from the same place. We all ate the same lunch. I'll be right here. Let me know when the path is safe. Okay. I'm surprised, yeah, he doesn't even like flinch when even like guys get into his like aggro range. He just stands there. It's just a thought, but those outfits of yours are so concealing. I imagine we could dress up some Cornin soldiers that way and cause some real damage. Who's to know who you really are when you're dressed like that, right? Haha. Yeah, it's very, very observant. We could totally like be Sunspears in disguise and you wouldn't even know. Oh, he wants me to keep killing guys. Those who live by the sword are ensorcelled by those who don't. What does ensorcelled mean? I never heard that word before. Or was I just reading it wrong? Ah, here we go. It's not far now. I should warn you, the general holds some unusual religious beliefs. Don't let that concern you. You're here to serve her gold, not her god. This is the old Sunspear crypt. The rendezvous is just around the corner, or just around the bend. He's still with us? Oh, he's over here. Ah, looks like trouble. You know what to do. We can deal with this. Come on, General Kayet is just ahead. Alright, Mr. Corn and Captain Man. Bring us to General Kayet, where we have some question if you want to ask her. Hey, look at the structure down here, back here. That's pretty cool. There's these pillars. Grasps of Chaos. General Kayet. Can we actually look at her? Oh, you got two little pets. Ooh, they look kind of creepy. Her face looks kind of funny. Who are these people, Bazoon? Iron Fist himself was to come to discuss our master strategy. Where would I give it that? A master strategy against the Sunspears. I am not here to merely hand out gold to his lackeys. Who are you calling a lackey? We're not even Crosshairs, you old fool. So tell me, how does admitting your treachery to disguise Sunspears fit your big mastery? Or master strategy? Oh, Freda's dying. Freda's dead. And General Kayet's like, it matters not, child. Your corpse will be my secret. So do we kill Bezus? Oh. I mean, he's kind of innocent in all this. Well, I guess he is a Cornin working for Varus Osa, so maybe he's guilty by association.
The other Cornins went back to Gandhara. Why did General Kayet stay?
We're still drunk in this cutscene.
She's still alive.
Yeah, let's get some. Let's torture her a little more.
Fools, you are all doomed.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Why are you here? Go away.
Abaddon will eat your eyes.
Oh, poor
I don't
Shadow.
think she's listening to you.
You cannot stop it. You will all perish. Nightfall comes.
The nightfall, it to becometh.
We won, right? She was the villain, and we killed her. It's all over, right?
That depends on who else was involved in this.
War Marshal Varish.
Varish Asa? Is she a part of this?
I heard the two of them talking about Abaddon earlier.
Why was she
Then
in...
it's not all over.
Oh yeah, she was
We
in the...
have
She was
much more work
eavesdropping
to
in
do.
that cutscene. But now, I guess Talcora's little story is also been furthered. Talcora was introduced, and now she has a big point in our story now. Spend an attribute point. Maybe I should be a... No, I can't actually change my secondary yet. I'm like, maybe I can be the one to provide fallback. We'll just put in Earth Prayers. Very good. I guess we talked to him. Mumbata Wormtongue. That's an interesting name for a character. That looks like a ritualist. Hey, look at him. He's a player just like me, haha. I may not leave the Sunspear Grey Hall on missions much anymore, but those who do carry the mark of my training and my sandals on their back if they don't work hard. That's what he normally says. The death of General Kayet is very disturbing. I understand there was little choice in the matter, but this will not go over well with the coordinates. Report this to Jarek personally. I don't need to tell you this, but he won't be very understanding of the situation. He's gonna chew us out. Jarek's not gonna like this. I'm not in the mood for Jarek's rant. Jarek's not gonna like this. Okay. Let's go talk to Jarek. There he is. Hey, we kind of messed up, but it's kind of not our fault. We were kind of defending ourselves, so we did what must be done. There's more to protecting Elona than stealing spells. Yeah, I think that's what he normally says. You killed General Kayet? I don't care what she said as she died. Demons or a Corsair armada, it doesn't matter. A Cornan general was slain on Istani soil by a Sunspear. I won't let this escalate to war on my watch. If it does happen, this will fall on Cormir and her folly. I will take this directly to Elder Sewell. There will be a tribunal to determine the truth of these allegations. You will need to present proof of your claims if Kayet was working with Crosshairs. You may want to bring this Iron Fist character in to testify. I thought we killed Iron Fist. Oh no, they were waiting for Iron Fist, right? And we kind of appeared and killed them and took their outfits. Try talking to that no-good savage Noonbe in Black Tide Den. He's always ratting out various Crosshairs to stay off the Istani prison ships. Okay, the Iron Truth. Gotta go back here. That's interesting that they asked me if I wanted to leave the party there. Because this place is 8 people and I only had 4 people in my... Or wait, no, I had 5 people in my party, but that area had only 4 party max. Was that like a bug? I'm pretty sure I saw a henchman there with me when I glanced at this menu. Okay. I'll just talk to Noonba? Savage Nanubi. Are you? You can't tag anything. Oh, you can't tag anything on me. I've been on trial so many times I've lost count. Elder Sewell can't prove anything. The Iron Truth. Please don't arrest me. I'll tell you what I know. Captain Mindhibe and Iron Fist are meeting in the Matani Keys to discuss the future. Look, I'm in enough trouble as it is, so I can't testify to anything, but maybe you'll have better luck capturing or convincing Iron Fist. Okay. That sounds good. Let's do it. So yeah, we kind of started an incident here. It looks like a political incident that could cause tension between the Cornans and the Istani. Let's go here. Probably axe and tactics. Strength. Nothing. Tactics. Axe. Tactics. Will that actually help? 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Lose 2 energy. Still 2 energy. Yeah, let's put it into tactics. In fact, maybe I should do this. These two equal, maybe that would help. 8 seconds, 10 seconds. Still -2 energy. Oh wait, was this 2 adrenaline? Oh yeah, you get 2 adrenaline at 8. Yeah, this might actually be better for cost. Maybe I can do this. Just a little bit less damage, but more soldier stance. Which would actually increase damage as well, since it increases the attack speed. I'm assuming he knows how to use For Great Justice with this. And also probably these two along with it. To keep this perk on while he has it. I do 12 now? Ooh. Yeah, I don't really want to put too much in Divine Favor. I had a bunch of runes lying around in my bank, and I actually just used some on, I guess only on her. Did I use anything else on other people? Can't really remember. Let's see. Did I use any on him? Oh, I did. Yeah, I had like an extra fire magic and an energy storage just flying around, and I'm like, I'll just give it to him, whatever. We can put Milani back. Oh, Milani? Okay. Milani, does she have... Oh yeah, I gave her a scythe attack. So she's actually pretty strong, I think. Oh, they're all like almost... They're all level 14 and cost a level 15, along with us. Hey! We're leveling up like really quickly, I feel like. And identify that. By that. 9 to 25. No, wait, that's not an axe, that's a scythe. This is an axe. Okay. We'll get rid of that. Where is Sunlai? Oh, it's pretty close. That right here. You. Where is Merchant? It's right over here. Jotaro! Here we go. Okay. The Iron Truth. Do you identify the no color drops? Didn't I not identify? Oh, is it actually worth identifying the whites? Because it's like such an early area. I feel like, I identified the blues and the purples and stuff, but not the whites. I could technically do it, but I feel like it's so inconsequential that it's like not worth the time. So yeah. But I guess like later on, maybe when we get to Korna, it would probably be worth it to identify it. Like, I think every identification is like 4 gold or something like that, but more often than not, the value of the whites will jump up more than that whenever you identify like a white. But I think this place is still like, well, maybe this area, since this is like an 8-man area, maybe this is already like good enough for that. But I guess all that drop was from this area here, right? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really want to think about that too much, I guess. The Iron Truth. I guess we can put more people on the team. We can put, yeah, just these two, sure. We got a bit of a balance between like melee and physical people and a bunch of casters. If you identify items, you can get your money back real fast. Oh man, items that are worth like 40 to 30 can be worth like 100 to 130 if it's a staff or something, or a shield. Really? Even in the early areas like this. I guess I haven't really been paying attention to that. But yeah, I always, for whatever reason, I always thought like in these early areas with not like strong weapons when you identify them as like not really worth it. You can also use that to gauge to salvage to pull expensive mats. Oh, so if they're like they're, I don't know, we have like a identified thing. Can I identify this actually? Oh, did it actually use up identification? No, it didn't. Okay. Can I identify this? Like this thing is 20 gold, but I think I traded for this, so maybe that's not a good indicator. This is the default stuff that he came with. So yeah, this says 20 gold as well. So if I identify something and it's like really high amount of gold value, does that mean if you salvage it, you can have a high chance of getting like good, like rare materials out of it? You pick up and identify and sell everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, I normally do that when I get off of like the tutorial island. It's just that I've always, for whatever reason, was always was under the impression that like the stuff, the loot here is like not worth the trouble. But yeah, I guess I can start doing that as well, just to min-max the amount of like gold. As like a free-to-play player of Genshin Impact, I do understand that like these kinds of things do add up and does make a difference in the long run. But yeah, we'll grab this bounty. I think I'm going the wrong way. I went out the wrong exit. Like, let's go back in here. I'm starting to think maybe I don't need these two for healing. Guess these, I have 3 earth prayers. I'll keep that. I'll keep these two. Boost Vital Boon and Sickness of Pious Light. It's like pretty chunky for heals. That's your experience, okay. So you enjoy the extra gold you get from identifying everything. Oh wow, they want me to go all the way to the tip of this place. Okay, I guess we'll be fighting our way there. Oh, maybe that's how I wanted to enable the chat, but I maybe have enabled the browser instead that earlier, and that's why the browser was on screen. Oops. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. One of these days, I think, hopefully I'd get better at this whole streaming thing. I guess today is not that day. You make a good amount of gold just playing the game. Most come from all the runes and sigils. Yeah, that's true. If you just like, if you do things like Vanquish hard mode and stuff, I think just by playing the game, you do get a good amount of gold rewards. You don't really have to farm all too much. Or I guess that can be like your method of farming. I got Mandragore Hunt, but there's like no Mandragores in this opening area. I wonder why they didn't just give you a scale hunt. There's so much scale in this area. You spend it all on lockpicks. That sounds actually like a really good idea. But I have such bad luck with lockpicks. Maybe like the law of averages or something. If I start like really trying lockpicks and opening more and more of them, maybe you see like the return of it, and every time you roll you just get like better stuff. Or maybe when you roll enough you start accumulating like a good amount of stuff that it would be worth it. Especially if you have like a bunch of characters you have like to equip and equip their heroes. Maybe that's a good idea. I remember at some point there was a, maybe it's just like event they have every once in a while with like lockpicks just drop from regular mobs all over, and it just becomes like really fun to do vanquishing or do whatever because you can get lockpicks for free essentially. And I think there's like bonus luck or something too for retaining lockpicks when you open chests and stuff. And it's like a lot of incentive to like go to everywhere and just like vanquish places for funsies. I guess you could liquid all the tomes and elite tomes, so the more you open, the better you get. Okay, is tomes from opening chests? I haven't really gotten a lot of tomes. The only area of the game I got tomes from was when I did the wait, what is that thing called? Something Spirit Farm in Isle of the North. You take like a shadow form assassin, and you go to that one area in like the Norn area with all those spirits, and you like, that farm is the only farm I got Mesmer tomes from, but I never really actually got tomes dropped anywhere else. Luck and unlucky treasure hunter and wisdom all help your drops. Oh, okay. Really? Let me see. Do I have lucky right now? Oh no, I guess treasure hunter and hapless is not account bound, it's like character bound. Interesting. So you're saying if I get higher rank in these, it increases my luck? Oh, but I guess this is all the ones down here is oh wait, no, only the lucky title track is account bound, it looks like. And I guess, why would I have Friends of the Kurzik on here? Or Luxin? I have never actually seen this title track before. I have 25,000 faction transferred in Friends of the Luxin for this character somehow? What? This character is new though. I'm confused about this. Oh no, Friends of the Luxin and Friends of the Kurzik is account bound. Okay. My brain didn't work there for a moment. So yeah, I guess I did some progress on Luxin as well. Chests and drops from mobs in hard mode. Okay, that makes sense. I believe the Mesmer tomes I get from the, is it Vitir Spirit Farm? Vestier? I don't remember the exact like name for that mob. But yeah, that was like a hard mode farm, so that makes sense. Tomes drop everywhere in hard mode. Ah, I haven't been playing hard mode. That's the problem. I've been too chicken to just like dive into hard mode everywhere. And no, they are account bound. Kurz and Lux are account bound. Okay, that makes sense. Wiki/wiki title tracks. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe on some of my other characters that I have like good builds for and have like a lot of heroes set up, I should just stop being such a chicken and play the game, actually play the game and do it in hard mode, and then I get better drops. Because one of the things I remember seeing was there's like this like battle commendation. I guess it's kind of like a reward, like an in-game reward for the Nightfall, and I saw you can trade these for Istani keys, but in normal mode it's probably not worth spending the Istani keys dropping just like low-level stuff in these areas. But I believe if you switch it to hard mode and you just trade this all for the Istani keys, it probably is worth it, right? Like hard mode, I'm assuming hard mode would up the loot tables on the chests in these areas. I hope at least, and maybe that'll make it more worth it. You can kind of just spend this all on keys, or maybe you can straight up get lockpicks with this. I don't know. I do remember seeing keys. Someone was like, one of the people I think in Sunspear Great Hall you can talk to. I think he was providing keys to trade. Use those for a salvage kit or Alk, I think. What is Alk? Like identification kits? The battle commendations. Really? Okay, so you it's even in hard mode, it's probably not worth trading it for Istani keys and opening opening chests in hard mode in this area while you're vanquishing or something. Yeah, because I do have a bunch of these on other characters. I kind of just pulled them all together in my Zunlai. And I also have the equivalent of these from factions as well. Alcohol, okay. When you get to Vabi, the trade contracts are good for to save for rubies and sapphires. Ah, okay. That's good to know. I've always just like hoarded these because there's like a side of me that's like, oh, they might become important later, and I don't want to waste it on anything. So it's good to know that there's like a specific strategy in how to use these. Like there isn't going to be a surprise like, oh, you can trade these for amazing things every once in a while. Yeah, there are all sorts of little collectibles people want. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if there's the same for these. Like, I have the equivalent for factions as well. I guess you also use those ones on the salvage kits too then, right? Like scale fins for scale fin soup. Folks love those for their speed runs because they stack. Okay. Wait, you can actually use this to trade for a scale fin? Or are you saying like you need to like farm for scale fin and trade it for scale fin soup? I actually never looked into like consumables and stuff. I guess I haven't gone to like that part of the end game where that stuff becomes somewhat mandatory. That is the effect of Searing Flames right there. Killing everyone so quickly. Oh, you're just pointing out things people think are trash, but it's actually like really important. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, there's so many. Vital wound. Nice assault. Burning on everyone. One of the cool things is that when I put burning on people, Acolyte Sosuke can activate the superness of this Searing Flames immediately, so there's a bit of synergy between like me, Melani, and does Melani? Yeah, Melani also has part of Holy Flame, so that's kind of cool, getting some team synergies. As well. Oof. Hey, we're taking care of these guys real quick. Actually, I just got a drop, right? So this is Oh, you actually don't see. I guess I have to go to a merchant or something to see what he offers for these, and then I can identify them to see what the difference is. We can. I guess we can do that. Hopefully, I remember that when we go back into an outpost, and I deal with that stuff in the inventory. I'm really curious how much of a jump in price that they are when you identify them. Okay, we gotta fight these guys. That's probably not good. Woo! They hit hard. I messed up the pious assault. Thought I had a vital wound background. Kill this guy. Oh. Hold on, we gotta pick up all of your friends' gold. The gosh darn Sunspears. Such noble Sunspears. I've raided your villages since I could carry a weapon. I would trust me as far as you can throw that spear. The iron truth. So the noble Sunspears need my help. What an interesting turn of events. I guess my life is worth a few words. Assuming Elder Sewell doesn't send me off to prison ships. When all is said and done, I'll come peacefully and testify during our little tribunal. But only if the Sunspears grant me amnesty. It seems we have to deal then. Okay. Oh man, I don't trust him though. What if he comes on the stand and just like says a bunch of stupid stuff? All right. Alright, Jarek, we did the thing you asked. How's this gonna go? So you found Iron Fist, did you? That should at least help keep you from embarrassing Elder Sewell. Seems Morgan himself will appear to answer for Barish. Judging by the atmosphere in the consulate, provincial relations have gone extremely tense, and there's still no signs of Cormier. How very typical of her. Remain close. The tribunal will begin soon. Ooh, Alcora, leveled up there. General Morgan has arrived from Corna. Let me tell you how the tribunal will go. You will stand alone before 22 individuals, 11 from Corna and 11 from Istan. They will ask you a series of questions and allow you to call people to present statements on your behalf. During this testimony, the tribunal members will be able to cast votes to resolve the truth of the matter. Once you are ready to head once you're ready, we'll head there immediately. I am ready. This will separate you from your party. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, so we get a little like alone solo level. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was drunk again, but it was just the effect of the portal. That was pretty funny. The cost is here. Don't sweat it. If the Coordinates want to fight, we'll bring it to them. Man, this guy is really eager to fight. Such noble Sunspears. I've rated. Oh, he already says that. Then Milani's here. Don't let the Coordinates get away with this. They have done enough harm to Ilona. Choose your words carefully. The slightest implication will have great repercussions. Okay, so there's the Coordinates and the Istans on this side. We are gathered here to answer allegations brought against the Coordinate government. That's Elder Sewell and General Morgan. There have been claims of inciting aggressive Corsair activity against Istan and a summoning forbidden evil. You will represent your order, the Sunspear. General Morgan will represent Corna. As the accuser, you will be asked questions and may call individuals to make statements. As representatives of the defending party, General Morgan will have the ability to respond in kind. Thank you, Elder Sewell. It is Corna's precision that General Kayet was acting independently of Ferris Marshal and the government of Corna. The unfortunate event that occurred were merely a coincidence stemming from current Sunspear activity under the leadership of Cormier. Please summon your first representative. Okay, so Sunspears and Corna, they're both halfway on our side. Halfway not on our side. I don't trust Iron Fist. I don't think you can summon all of them. I think you summon 3 people or something like that, right? Or do we actually go through each of the one? I will go in the order of the people I think is the most trustworthy to least trustworthy. But I think no matter what you do come out of this. I don't think you can fail this. Is what I'm trying to say. But you can. It does like play out in a certain way, or it plays out differently depending on who you choose. I think that's how this works. I think Dunkoro is probably the most trustworthy out of this bunch. He's like old and wise, and he's a strategist, and he was roped into this by Cormier as well. So let's choose him. Where is he? There he is. They let me hold my weapon in this tribunal. I guess everyone's holding their weapons. That's just how it works. Those from Istan know me. Those from Korna know my work. I cannot count the Kornin villages or the Istani fishing fleets I have personally protected against Crossairs and monsters over the years. I don't say this to brag. I say it because it's my years of fighting darkness. I have never experienced more evil than that what Kayet, and by association Varish, released at Foreigner. If you stand by and let Varish continue, we will have more to face than merely Crossairs and rabid plans. Oh, this person is thinking about it. He's like, yes, very well. Is General Morgan gonna say anything there? Oh, we had to activate. Okay, the Sunspears is we're gaining the Sunspears backing. Your first claim that Varish and Kayet are responsible for what happened at the first city? Foreigner. What exactly was the Sunspears' involvement? The first city of Foreigner was the home of the original Sunspears back in the dynastic times. Cormier ordered it excavated. We responded to the evil that was released. Without us, the Apocrypha would have killed hundreds. We arrived and found many of our diggers decimated and consumed with some darkness. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I think this last one is probably the best, most direct thing. It's like, oh, we investigated because people were dying. In the past, actually, when I played this, I just like, I didn't read anything. I just like collect stuff because I knew that it was like we could never fail. So I actually never paid attention to this part of the story. I just know that the Kornins and the Istans are fighting, and we were on trial. But I was like mostly focused on like getting to the next mission, getting the next primary quest, trying to like get through the story, and I want to unlock more skills. I want to kill more things. That was like my mentality back in the day. So I never really sat down and like absorbed the actual like story that was going on. So now this is actually kind of cool. Now that we can kind of like look at this as like more of an RPG, or at least I'm looking at this as more of an RPG, that I can pretend like, maybe choosing one of these will actually ruin our chances if I choose the wrong one or something like that. Yeah, I'll choose this one. I feel like this is more a lie, isn't it? Cormier technically ordered us to be there, but I don't think she told us to excavate it. And yeah, this is the thing that we found out happened. We responded to the evil that was released. Oh, actually, this might be even better. Because saying that there is a monster in there growing stronger and killing the people in the area, it's like better than just saying like, oh, we responded because people were dying. This like essentially implies this last one. The middle one implies the last one, and it implies that we are capable of dealing with stuff. So this might be better. I'll choose the middle one. As much as you would like to claim heroics, there is proof that your leader, Cormier, is responsible for the excavation of this area. It was cursed and off limits for a reason, yet in her hubris, Cormier felt the need to investigate something better left alone. Oh, I lost some favor from the Sunspears. And I might have actually lost some favors from the Coronins there too. I don't think that's in the middle anymore. Is it in the middle? No, I think I lost favor from both of them. Oops. Choose your next representative. I'll choose Talcora, since the latest thing that we did was the whole like Corsair and Cornin thing, right? Yeah, we'll do Talcora. Talcora? Does anyone see Talcora? Oh, she's actually not here. Oops, I might have messed up again. Most interesting. Seems she isn't here. This evidence is clearly a bit lacking. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Well, where could she have gone? Oh no, my Sunspear! The Sunspears hate me! But the Cornins. Why did the Cornins like me? Because they don't. Do they not like Talcora? As they, yeah, we don't like her. She's not here. I don't know why the Cornins jumped up for that. Interesting. Okay, I might have messed up there. Okay, what does General Morgan has to say? Please explain the Sunspears' involvement with the Corsairs in regards of these events surrounding Kayet's death. We stopped the next Corsair invasion of Istan. A Corsair armada was being funded by Corna. Sunspears killed Corsairs. We didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Oh, this last one doesn't sound good. Like, politically, that doesn't sound good. We stopped the next Corsair invasion of Istan. So we can just say, like, oh, we saw Corsairs getting stronger and we stopped them, which is, like, doesn't really amount to anything in terms of, like, this tribunal. The middle one seems like we're putting, like, blame on them and it's, like, relevant to everything that's going on, right? But then General Morgan just could say, like, oh, General Kayet was operating under her own pretenses and it wasn't part of us or something like that. But we do have proof that... Or do we have proof? Maybe we don't have proof, but we do kind of understand that because we were pretending to be Corsairs and we were hanging around that... Oh, what was that guy's name? Captain Bassoon? Busan? And Captain Busan was from Korna, and he said he's paying us and arming us and stuff, right? That was in the middle one. This information you obtained was through less than legal contact with direct enemies of Istan. In fact, Iron Fist is here today due to an Istani bribe. The very fact you have dealings with these cutthroats throws doubt on all of your statements. Oh, the Sunspears really don't like me. I don't know why. Oh, does this mean like the Cornins are winning? And the higher this bar is actually the worse it is for me? I think that might actually be it. Koss? Me and us and Koss, I guess. We kind of just got thrown into this by Cormier, so I don't really know if he has anything interesting to say. I feel like Iron Fist is gonna just say some BS that will get us screwed. Like, he was already working with the Cornins, right? So maybe he's already a plant. Oh man, I don't know this part of the story, so it's actually kind of cool to like think of how in the story wise all this thing could potentially play out and how things might be happening behind the scenes. I will do Melanie. Melanie was, so with her, she's the one who kind of led us to Foreigner. She was like, oh, something bad's happening. There's like these weird runes carved into this place that feels evil or something like that. Let's do Melanie. What she has to say. Hey, we have sights. I have finished an evil. I have seen firsthand the evil Varesh have wreaked upon the Elon, and my village of Ranjak. She dams the river and enslaves the centaurs. She would strike at the very gods next. Ah, Ranjak, were you not exiled from your own village for causing trouble at the waterworks? A project that keeps our crops growing, putting more food on the table for all of Korna. You wouldn't expect these wise and noble people to hold War Marshal Varish accountable for wanting to see our people fed and nourished, rather than starving and dying. No wonder it is no longer your village. Okay, I did not know that about her. That's like new. But yeah, back in the days, like, Elon didn't, like, that name, I guess, didn't really have much of a ring to it or much of a backing. I don't know what you call it, like infamy to it. But now with like Elon Musk and stuff, right? When I read that, I automatically get reminded of that person, I guess. But back in the day, Elon was like, oh yeah, it's part of Elona, so that makes sense to the story. But this time when I read that, I was like, what? Elon Musk is in this game? What is your stance towards Korna? You're at peace with Korna. Korna and Istan are kindred provinces. There was peace, and hopefully there will still be peace. Oh no, the Sunspears suck! Yet, one of Korna's generals is dead on Istani soil. If Kayet... if Kayet hadn't been acting on her own accord after the rest of Varish's entourage had left, this would be grounds for war between our provinces. I see no standing for the Istani accusations at this point. I'm back, says Alcora. I heard Cormir was coming back to Kamadan, and I went to get her. Is that okay? What is going on here? Says Cormir. Where's Cormir? There's Cormir. Why are my people being persecuted? Spear Marshal Cormir, your followers have made some wild and baseless accusations. Quiet, General. I have seen firsthand that these charges against Varys Osa are neither wild nor baseless. She should be standing here in judgment, not my Sunspears. Apparently, I have returned just in time, and I've brought allies from Cantha and Tyria. As leader of the Sunspears, I demand that War Marshal Varys step down and turn herself over to our judgment. She has been trafficking with dark forces. For the good of all of Elona, this must stop. Or else what, Cormir? War? You'll find the war marshals more than willing to face you in battle. We are done here. Sewell, I must return to Gandara to speak with the war marshal. I don't know what will come of this, but if you value Istan's future, I strongly advise you to ignore Cormir's wild ravings. Okay. I really messed up there. Corna, like, is, everyone's, it looks like everyone's on Corna's side and not on our side. I think that's what this means. Or is it that the Sunspears don't like me for ruining what they have going on, and the Cornans are like, hey, she's kind of cool. They're doing fun things. Yeah, I don't think this really amounted to anything. I don't know, maybe they give you more rewards or something. I don't know. I for some reason I kind of highly doubt anything is different. You just kind of get to role play this tribunal, right? I don't think we were ever gonna be able to actually like do anything against General Morgan's like wisdom. Because we do need an inciting incident to actually like go into Korna for the story, right? But yeah, it looks like we really messed up. What does he have to say? Careful, Sunspear, do not needlessly jeopardize our peace with the Kornans. Varys Osa may be a stern ruler, but it is preposterous to think that she would intentionally hurt Elona. But yeah, she's under the influence of something. Korna succeeded because of War Marshal Varys. Oh, they all say the same thing? Ruling is a birthright. If the peasants had been born of noble blood, they would rule. Okay, some of these people... Okay, the War Marshal Varys is a great leader. Can I go up on here? No, I can't. Okay, they just randomly say random things if you talk to them. Okay. What were the Istani people? War is costly in both gold and soldiers. It must be avoided. I cannot imagine that either Bobby or Korna would allow a war in Istan. That very idea is ludicrous. Go tell the Kornans we will not fight them. We want peace in Istan in our time. We have no issue with the Kornans. Why do they insist on war? Interesting, okay. We have to go see Castellian... Oh wait, let's talk to Talcora. We take on anything the Kornans throw at us because we're heroes, right? From here? The Sunspears will not stand idle while Varys Osa harms Elona. I think these people will probably say the same thing. Don't let the Kornans get away with this. They have done enough harm to Elona. Okay. Maybe bringing up Iron Fist would have been a good idea, just to like show that. Oh, but General Morgan was like, we bribed him to be here, so it might actually just made us look bad no matter what. The clouds of war are gathering, yet if we don't wish to be dominated by the Kornans, so it must be. Come, we have much to attend to. Okay. Oh, I should have added dudes into my team before I accepted that. Then they would have gotten the experience as well. Ah, okay. We're in war preparations now. I believe this is technically where we meet up with the story. Well, I think after these three is where the story like kind of meets up with my necromancer story, because my necromancer right now has battle preparations, and that is like the prerequisite. So once we complete these three, the quest we get after this is going to be the same quest that we get when we finish battle preparations as the foreign person, as a hero from either Kantha or Tyria. Yeah, let's grab these. I hope you have a strong stomach. Dunkora and Kos have been preparing battle plans. The current assessment is that we don't have enough support ships to stage a successful assault. That is to say, we will arrive at our own destination we may not get back. Or once we arrive at our destination, we may not get back. Cormir is riding on the plains of Jaren. To brief you, there's much work to be done in terms of recruiting and training. Make sure everything is done in a timely manner. Are you ready? Yep. War preparations, wind and water. We need to stir the wind before our journey. Captain Boulder has hired a bunch of local sailors, but before they embark, they must perform a ritual of the wind to Duena, the goddess of light and air. Otherwise, the passage to Korna will be a slow and difficult one, if nigh impossible. He is waiting for you in Codlunu Hamlet. Return with blessings, or don't return at all. Okay. Ghost reconnaissance. We don't have the numbers of our enemies, therefore we must compensate in other ways. Dankoro and Cormir proposed we seek the help of the original Sunspear guards that served Ilona in the days of the Primeval Dynasty. They are interred in the tomb of the three worthies in La Tenda Bog. Hopefully, time has been kind to these breathless spirits. Can we count on you? Yes. Okay, I guess we can do these three, and then we'll see where we're at after this is done. Let's do Ghost Reconnaissance first, since it's at the top. Okay, Kos, Okura Dankoro, Sosuke, Alani. Oh, they're all level 15. Very nice. Can have. Let's do Herda and Abasi. See how that goes. And what I wanted to do was see, is there a merchant? Yes. Okay, let's identify some of these whites and see how much more gold we get from identifying them. So half digested boots is 17. When I identify it, it goes up. Oh, that's like almost doubled. That's actually pretty good. And like you can see the worth of this lower as well, the identification kit. Okay, the second half digested boot is 15 to 27, so that almost doubled as well. And it only costed 2. Every single like use of the identification only cost 2 gold. So I'm like making way more gold. This one I made what, 12 gold from that, so like 10, a net earning of 10 gold. They do, I guess, add up. And I guess this is unidentified, but it's a blue, so if I identify it. Oh, actually, that one was the worst. That was a net of 0. And then we got the stonehead hammer as well, which is 4. Is a net of 2. So it seems like more often than not, it is worth it to identify everything. And we'll sell all of this. Okay, well, it's nice to actually, like, look into that, instead of just, like, going on what people say or how you feel about it, or how I felt about it. Actually, like, do some science, get some information, get some data. Look at actually what's happening. Alright, let's do Ghost Reconnaissance. A part of me kind of wants to look at the skill trainer to see if I can get more skills. Actually, no, everyone leveled up, right? Did I level up? No, I didn't. She leveled up. We're in a divine favor. He leveled up. Divine favor. He leveled up. Here we go. Hey, I have 0 unused points. Very efficient. Maybe I should put more into mysticism. From Earth. Yeah, we'll put into Earth. So that vital boon. Wait, does she have any other Earth abilities? She only has the one. Maybe I can get rid of it. Something else. Oh yeah, these are the avatars we were talking about earlier. I have them unlocked. In the previous dervish I had that I deleted in favor of a paragon, I actually grabbed all of these. And they were pretty fun. Is there some other... Maybe this one? You gain 120 next time it drops less than 50%. Heart of Holy Flame, meditation. You gain 3 energy whenever an enchantment ends on. Hey, this actually doesn't sound too bad. But I think I want to give her a way to... If I get rid of this, then he has no Earth Mastery abilities. So I can spread the attribute points differently. But I do think I want another enchantment. A lot of these are like maintained, that you want these to last as long as possible and not remove them. But then I've set her up. So there's essentially 2 kinds of dervishes you can play as. One where you like constantly cast and remove enchantments for benefits. And another type where you just try and maintain, like with Mystic Regeneration and some of these other ones. Or you can kind of like be smart about it and play in a way where you're always casting the flash enchantment before removing it, and that would like make it so that the ones that you want to maintain stay maintained maybe. But that seems that's like a skill ceiling that I have not or it's not skill ceiling, but I guess like a skill thing that I don't think I have the mind to actually like pay attention to make sure like I don't accidentally remove a faithful intervention or a mystic regeneration or something. Because I randomly press buttons sometimes. My brain just goes like, the button available, press. And then it's like you probably noticed that I pressed like Pious Haste when it was just available and I had the energy. I was like, oh, just press it. Even though I wasn't removing anything and it wasn't really relevant for the time being. I wonder if the computer CPU AI will know to like not remove something like this, and just like whenever you use like a Pious Haste or a Pious Assault or something, you like cast one of these first. I wonder if the CPU understands that. Each enchantment on you. It seems like you will get these 2 up all the time. And when you remove this, you can recast this right away. So she will get 20 health. And it has a maximum of 25 anyway. So really, it only works for 2. So this one counts and this counts, right? So maybe this would... Oh, but how often is she able to attack? Hopefully this will help get her into range of attacking. Let's try this. Give her Earth Prayers. Mysticism. let's try this and see how it goes. See how it goes for her. Okay. War preparations. Let's do this. Actually, Acolyte Sosuke. No, we'll leave him. We'll leave him. I kind of threw in Elemental Power and Red Signet just to fill those slots, but technically I can replace them with one of the builds that was offered in the previous stream. I don't remember if it was you who offered it, or it was the other person, Tar Heel, who offered it. I think it was you, actually. Because you were here first, and then Tar Heel came on when really close to my end of the stream yesterday. Oop! Oh my goodness, they got the super defense. Okay, so I just kind of hug left until there's an opening. We're all good. Okay, we'll hug left. Cool. Nice. Oh, there's one more. Oh, they got him. We hug left. There's actually a little path here, interesting. And there's a bunch of like wrecked wagons here. I wonder what kind of environmental storytelling they're trying to go for. Okay, so it was not the first round. It's really satisfying when they group up and then I can just hit all of them with all my abilities and my scythe attacks. That's a really satisfying like gameplay element in terms of the dervish. So I think people have developed like trading and tanking strategies where you can kind of force that situation more. But that's like, it takes a bit of I think practice to actually perfect. I think a lot of the times people would find a corner or something like this. They'll flag their heroes back, and then they would try and kind of use the corner to bait all of them to pull into this like specific area. Then as a dervish, you can just hit all of them. Or if you're like an assassin or something with like a dagger spam assassin, you can also achieve really similar things. And yeah, this way, if you flag your heroes back, they won't. You'll be the only one to get aggro, and then when they come in, they can just blast them all since they're all like balled up. But that is something I don't really know how to do. I just know that that strategy exists. Why is that warthog attacking? Okay, there's a Sunspears scout. After the problems in the other areas of Istan, Cormir sent me out to make sure we didn't get overwhelmed here. Good idea, that. There's so many insects, it's hard to breathe. We need to swat them down. Omir is offering a bounty to anyone willing to help out. Are you up for it? Yes, I am. But then there are no more insects. Oh wait, no, there's some over there. Hey, this place looks familiar. I was here when we tried to look for the monitors, weren't we? The Recate monitors. Oh yeah, and I was commenting on these statues. That's actually where we're going. Kneel at the Sunspear crypt to summon the original Sunspear guards. I kneel at the... Whoa! First spear, Jana. You may arm yourself like Sunspears, but can you fight like one? I don't know what the other ones say. Through war, we achieve peace. Now it is your time to shine. Sunspear, fight. Sogolon the Protector? Oh yeah, the other Sogo, like, I guess I don't have him on the team, but he said he was named after like a legend of some kind, right? That's cool. That's like a little bit of the story of the characters and stuff that most people probably just like fly by and not know because they don't actually click on the henchmen and talk to them. Cormir may be the greatest spear marshal ever, but I would have loved to challenge her while my body was full with life. Ah, well, let our voices be your armor against this darkness. We have foreseen the day your spear marshal will call upon us for aid. Know this, kind and noble emissary. When it is time to storm Gandara, you and your brethren will not be alone. In every battle cry, in every fated step, we will be your armor. When iron buckles and use your spears, when steel fails. Or when iron buckles and your spear when steel fails? This sentencing sounds weird to me. But first, you must prove your worthiness. Oh wait, I guess I should have talked to him before and then he would have attacked us. Is that how they kind of set it up? Because that didn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, so that's that. Let's go. I believe we'll probably just go back to Castellan Puba when all these are done, so we'll just do all of them. Go back and accept all the rewards at once. Yeah, that's completed now. Okay, recruits. Actually, let's do recruit training last. We'll do wind and water next. Oh, it's actually in this outpost. Okay. What do they want me to do here? They want me to talk to Boulder? Oh! Ah, this was the ritual to Duena for safe passage, right? Ooh, is that technically like a lighthouse? They built it on like this little island really high up so like boats and stuff don't crash into it or into this place. And it also lights as a beacon for people to know where to go. This sea is a harsh mistress. Only the Istani and the Corsairs dare sail her this time of year. Treat the sea right and you'll make it to shore. Whether your ship lands with you is another matter. The winds are weak this time of year, so we'll need divine assistance if we're to cross the channel in time. We must seek Duena's intervention to summon the winds and currents to spirit us to the port of Gandara. My sailors are already prepared for the ceremony in their Matani keys. They will need your protection to complete the ritual. Okay. We will provide protection. Let's get rid of the hunter and put Solo Gon on our team. Oh wait, he's not here. Oh wait, no, he's right here. Actually, let's talk to him. Where is he? Talk to him. I think that's the direction we need to go anyway, right? I'm pretty sure when you talk to him, he says like, I am named after a legend. Haha. I'll be just like him when I grow up. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like the person I'm named after. A hero. My parents named me after Sogolon, the protector, which is the person or the spirit that we just fought against. It should be no surprise I was destined for greatness, haha. But yeah, that's a little bit of a... It feels like an inside thing. Like if you spent the time to appreciate or witness that part of the story, then you get a little bit of a kick out of it when you actually see the actual spirit of the Sogolon, the protector. And you're like, hey, he's my friend, and he's named after you, bro. How far do I have to go this time? Oh, it's right out here. Nice. Let's destroy these guys. Oof. Yes, all of you get close to me. I wonder what dictates this person's behavior to attack the rest of them, while the other ones all decided to attack me. Is there like a coin flip of some kind? They like take the list of all the characters in the area, and then there's like a bit of randomness to who they target. From what I understand, I was told that they go for like the lowest armor person within their aggro like range or something like that. But I felt like I was the closest person in all of their aggro range. But maybe he was far enough that just like at the tip of his aggro range was one of the casters, and maybe that's why he went after them. I don't know. Sailors. Hiya! They did a thing, synchronized. Hiya! Okay, less synchronized. Water vision. Ow, 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 ow. Water vision. Ooh, I hit all of them with that. Chillin' victory. Chillin'. Inchillin'. Oh no! Wait, did one of the sailors died? Oh, this guy. Oops. Kenyale Calthe. We are the storm, we are the calm, we are the wind. May the tides carry you your safety, and may the winds fill your sails. The blessings of wind and water are yours. Oh, you have a really cool scythe, bro. Where'd you get that? Who made that for you? Did you make that yourself? Check out my scythe. It's also very cool, don't you think? Just a scythe bro admiring another scythe bro. They're cheering. Like, it looks like they're looking at this dead guy, then they're cheering at him like, haha, you're dead. Oopsies, it was an accident. Okay, recruit training. I go to the Plains of Jarin, which is only 4 people. Let's just go out from Sunspear Great Hall. Do we need to fight people in this one? Would having 2 monks be a little too overkill for heals, and it will be a little bit bad for DPS? Let's get rid of Talcora and put Dosuke. Dosuke! Oh! Where do they want me to go? Oh! If it's over there, then I guess might as well just leave from Kamadan. How's my inventory? I have a quest item. Blessing of Wind and Water. Do I have to give that to? No, I don't have to give that to anyone. I literally received a blessing. Like literally like an item. That is the Blessing of Wind and Water. I thought it's gonna be like a, I don't know, like a behind the scenes like story thing. Not an actual item. I wonder if we gotta give this to someone at some point, or does this disappear when we accept a reward? Interesting. Okay. Speak with Cormier on the plains of Jaren. Oh, all these bros are Rogus. Interesting. Wasn't one of these for us to tell Rogus to re-enlist? So this one says re-enlist him, but it looks like he's already re-enlisted here. Hi there, do you want to? I specialize in developing cutting-edge Sunspear weaponry. Ah, get it? Just wait and see. I've got a few promising projects in the works. Charging into battle used to bother me. You never know when you'll get hit by an arrow or, God forbid, some siege weaponry. Do you have everything you need? Are you sure? Cornin patrols are worse in foul weather. Are you absolutely certain? Oh, do you want to? You have done well in my absence. Tell me what you know of Nightfall and Abaddon. We've uncovered a connection between the Corsairs and General Kayet. She is a worshipper of the deity named Abaddon. When did we learn about deity Abaddon? Did I miss something? Was it in one of the cutscenes, maybe? Indeed, I have learned much in my travels and can tell you more. Once there were not 5 gods, but 6. The 6th was Abaddon, imprisoned by his sibling in the realm of torment. Stories say that one day Abaddon will break the confines of his cells and release a terror upon the lands in an event only known as Nightfall. And Kayet worship this monster? She does, as does Veresh. Unless we stop her, she will bolster the power of her dark god and eventually unleash fury upon the world. Time is the essence. We must attack Veresh's fortress at Gandhara, capture her, and bring her to justice. Otherwise, ... You lead, we shall follow. You do not fight alone. Okay. So yeah, one of the things is that in the future, I guess, you can choose either Magritte the Sly or Master of Whispers, but like Magritte the Sly story actually leads you to Cormier. So I feel like that is like more, I don't know, what would you call it? More canon? I don't know. Whereas like Master of Whispers like kind of go off in a different direction, and we try to like achieve something else. So you can kind of think of it as like a lot of things are going on at the same time, and we had to choose which part of it we want to be a part of. And regardless of whether you're there or not, the story still happens. Like, so one of the future stories is that we need to go like actually break Cormier out of jail. Because I think we're about to attack Gandhara, and of course, this is kind of spoilers, but you can kind of imagine that we probably won't succeed fighting the Cornins right away. So, maybe I should just save this for when we actually get to that. It just reminded me of it right now. Oh yeah, this is Gandhara down here. You can kind of see a bunch of like human structures off of the shores of this area. And yeah, I feel like if you don't choose Magritte the Sly, you kind of miss out on a big part of the story, like actually springing her out of the jail. Because if you didn't pick Magritte the Sly, they tell you like, oh, Cormier is free, and you just kind of have to like accept it. And it's like, oh, she's here all of a sudden. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah. Oh well, that was a little bit of spoilers, but it's not like crazy spoilers. The journey of life is best taken with good company. It is good to see you here. It is good you are here. I don't know. I'm reading like really weird lately. Do you want to? We must strike quickly and with overwhelming force. The Cornin troops are no match for even the dullest Sunspear recruit. With the element of surprise, we can topple them in one fell swoop and end the treacherous reign of Varys Osa. I have no doubt we will win this upcoming war. But before we launch our attack, our troops must be ready, battle ready. Speak to Narashi, and help her train the new recruits. Okay. So yeah, in the past when I was playing without really paying attention to the story, I always just thought like, oh yeah, we're just fighting, whatever. We just don't like them, and that's why we're fighting. And they're bad people, so it's cool to fight them. I didn't really think too deeply about it, but now actually paying attention to the story, this is kind of big, right? It's like these are different provinces, I guess, of this nation. The Istan, Korna, Vabi, And I guess this area here, the Desolation, which nobody actually lives. No real people actually live there. But it's kind of like Canada. This is like the Northwest Territory area where there's really, really little population there because it's like so high up in the north. And yeah, this is like the other provinces. It's kind of like if, I don't know, British Columbia is going to go to war with like Alberta or something. Or I guess it would make more sense if like Saskatchewan is going to war with like Ontario, or not Ontario. Yeah, Ontario, because then like you're supposed to think Corna is where the main population is, and on the island is kind of like smaller. Maybe Newfoundland versus Quebec or something. It's kind of what you can imagine this as. So we are tiny, they're like huge, and we're preparing for war between provinces, which is pretty interesting. Okay, let's talk to Nareshi. Why was she in fighting stance there? It's a ranger. Wait, is this skin? Is this like just the top here? And then she's wearing like a cover, like a boob cover? I always thought she was just wearing like a skin colored shirt, but now that I look closer, she's actually wearing pretty revealing clothes. Her navel area is exposed. I could hear you coming. It was the Cadence football of the Sunspear. It is a dead giveaway. These recruits were handpicked from Istan's best. Some are old members of the Shore Watch, having bloodied their sword defending their village from crosshair raids. Others are fresh off the farm. We must motivate them before sending them into battle, teach them to wield their scythes for reaping not grain, but pain. We've reports of a group of scale that have entered the plains of Jarvan. Your job is to lead the recruits to the south and kill the scale to give them a taste of battle. Report to Atok when you're done. Okay. Hey, Sunspear recruits, you guys doing good? Look, checking your armor. Very shiny armor. That's not gonna last very long. Ooh, that's a nice spear you got there. Did you buy it off of the spear store? You've got a cool axe. Unfortunately, we didn't get any axes until really late. But then I just like gave Koss an axe, so that's a nice shield you got there. Oh, you look like a caster of some kind. Are you a monk? You're the healer of this group? That's very nice. You guys are a very, I guess these three. You guys are very balanced. The healer, the tank, melee tank, and then like a ranged backline range support, range DPS. Okay. We were doing this one. Ah, silly recruits. So bloodthirsty for a fight. You just even decide to fight a level 2 guy. Or level 1 guy. I guess we should let them have their fun. Haha. Wait, these guys are level 10 already. When we were here in Plains of Jarvan, we were only level 3 or level 2. Okay. Yeah, this is how you slash the thing. One hit kill. You see that? Learn that from us. We are teachers. Did we grab aggro on this guy? Is he coming for us? And this is how you run away. You have to pick your battles. You must learn that. You must not waste energy on battles that are frivolous. Alright. Now, pay close attention. We're gonna run right in there and do whatever. The recruits are like, damn, these guys are dying so quickly, we can't really do much. A scale fin. Apparently, I should be collecting those for the consumables you can trade for. Report to Atok. Yeah. All right. Enough training for today, boys. Let's go back for some grub. The warrior lady is like, I am a lady. He's like, so am I. So we're a part of the boys now. Man, they're really far behind. They need to work on their cardio. Look at them. He's over there. Okay. Oop. There we go. Ah. Yep, they fought really hard. That's why they need to catch their breath. That's why. I'm filling in for you guys. You guys are a little bit weak on the cardio side, but you guys had stuff time to work on. Don't worry about it. Charging into battle used to be bothering me. Oh, I already read this. Nice job on training those recruits. Do you like big weapons? Roaches has me arming these boats with enormous catapults like the ones at Quebec. Things are going to get a lot bloodier around these parts. I can't wait to see if Roaches needs your help with anything. Okay. War operations. I hope Cormier can secure more support boats. We have enough to get troops there, but not enough to return trip. If anything catastrophic happens, best not to think of the worst, but you should prepare for that. If you're going to war, you don't want all your people dying immediately. But Cormier has a tendency to overreach. Right now, my mind is on the other matters, like figuring out a way to increase the range of our catapults. Report to Castellan Puba for more orders. Okay, we finished the 3. And grab the rewards. Hey there. Recruit training. Nice work with the recruits. Continue honing your leadership skills and your enemies won't stand a chance on the battlefield. Preparations are almost ready. The assault begins soon. Very nice. Boulder walks with Duena. His love of the seas is wide and deep. I only hope Cormier can negotiate for the additional landing craft, or all will be not for naught. That's unfortunate. Hopefully Cormier can do that. I am uneasy in the presence of spirits, but the thought of charging headlong in a Verge's blade has given me pause. The Sunspears began as the Sunspear Guard under Queen Nadije. Nadije? With their aid, we cannot fail. Very nice. Okay, we have the aid of the wind and water, the blessing of the original Sunspear Guard, a fresh batch of newly minted Sunspears, and the assistance of heroes from across the seas. Cormier is mustering forces. I guess this is like a reference to oh yeah, if there was heroes from Tyria or Cantha, this is where they would come in. Cormier is mustering forces at Churhier Field. Once you reach the rank of Sunspear Captain, I already am, or gain sufficient experience, level 17, help her rally the troops. Indeed, the time for action is nigh. Very nice. The time is nigh. Fight mastery. For these guys. Okay. So we can do a time is nigh. I believe a time is nigh is the quest that is when foreign heroes and local heroes join up. So technically speaking, I can switch to my Necromancer and continue the story from there. But let's see where this I think I want to play this until I actually reach the next mission, at least the next mission area, because that is also where I can get max armor, and I feel like once I get max armor, I can kind of put down this character and switch back to the Necromancer. But yeah, I've been really liking the Dervish, so a part of me also wants to just continue the story through this character as it is and not go back to the Necromancer. But the other part of me, the other gamer part of me that's been kind of going through all the campaigns with the Necromancer is don't you want the Necromancer to have all 3 campaigns completed? You might as well switch to the other one. But at the same time, I could just play the other one. Continue with Dervish on stream, but just play the Necromancer on my own time. I don't know. That's still kind of up in the air for me right now. Let's go to Churnerfield. How do you pronounce that? Churhier Fields. field general. Dang, look at him. Looks badass. I remember, I think I said these two were the ones that gave you the quests for Zenmai and Olius. Actually, I don't think that's true. I looked it up, and it says like you get the quest from someone in consulate docks. It just so happened that this person sounds like he's from Tyria, and this person sounds like he's from Canton. So I don't know. Maybe these two do somehow play into it. Malice Shadowblade. Malice is actually one of the elite specializations for Revenant in Guild Wars 2. We've established the camel again. We don't really need to worry about that. Okay. So yeah, I believe this next part will lead us to the next mission area. Oh, I gotta walk all the way around. Oh, I'm gonna run there. So long, Cost, Dunkoro, and Sosuke. Try to keep up. Yeah. And I'm outrunning those guys. They don't have good cardio. Okay, I just need to go forward, it looks like. Oh wait, was there a path this way? Oh no, there was a path that way. I really messed up, didn't I? I could have just went into here. No! Oops. Oh well. Alright. Ramir's here. Arashi, Lolonai, bunch of Sunspear, Rogus, Atok. Sunspears, Cormier. It is conflict we must start. It is a conflict we must start. Wait. We are standing at the precipice, on the brink of war. It is a conflict we must start. It is a war we will finish. We are the light that will shatter the coming darkness. In the darkness of combat, with the demons of war surrounding you, remember our creed. A Sunspear never fights alone. Never alone. Never alone. Sunspears! Warlorda! Death to Varish! Go forth in victory! That's the weirdos there. Hey Cormier, how are you doing? The Sunspears will not stand idle while Varesh Osa harms Elona. Do you want to? I must say this is the greatest collection of heroes I've ever seen. Today we make history. Please return to Kamadan and arrange an audience with Elder Sewell. Everything must be made ready for the assault. Speak with his assistants to set up the meeting. I shall be there presently. Okay, I think we should cheer too. Cheer! Cheer! Oops. Oops. Cheer! Woo! Okay, we cheered. We can also salute her too. Salute! Salute our leader, Cormier. Okay. Okay, now we can go to we can go to the consulate now. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Alright. Is it this way? I think it is this way. I think a lot of people they offer when they get to this point in the primary quest, they just like shout and be like, ferrying to consulate dock for tips or for 500 gold or whatever, just to see if anyone bites. Just like easily make a bunch of gold while taking advantage of your position with this primary quest. Because then a lot of new players, they would just make a character, go to Commandant as quick as possible, and then what they can do is join a party of someone in this plot of the story, and then you can just ferry people straight to consulate dock. They can, like a new Nightfall character can literally just like do this mission and move on, and they can skip everything here. So like I think that was a way some people made money. A lot of times they would build a character, find like some extremely efficient route to like get to this point in the story, and then offer a run, try to fill up as much people as possible, and then charge them a certain amount of gold, and then just like take them to or something like that. That's like a way people made money back then in the game. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm an antisocial. Assistant Hana. Elder Sul is a very busy man. Without me, none of these scrolls would ever get processed. I can't believe how much gets written here every day, but it keeps me busy. Despite his concerns, Elder Sul has been preparing diligently since Cormier left. I trust that you're doing all you can to tip the odds in our favor. For that we are thankful. The Sunspears have rallied for battle. We must inform Elder Sul of our intentions. Very well, prepare yourselves. Elder Sul does not want Ilona plunged into a civil war. We are ready.
Cormier, why have you gathered your Sunspears? Varish has denied your charges and banned your followers from Korna.
I feared as much. As of this moment, Varish, Asa, and her supporters are enemies of Ilona and of the Sunspears.
Uh-oh.
Varish is warned and ready for us now. We must sail for Gandara and confront her before it's too late.
Istani ships would be of great help.
You would plunge Ilona into civil war. We have not yet exhausted diplomatic channels.
With respect, Elder, we know what we have seen with our own eyes. Varish is a danger. It is our duty as Sunspears to defend Ilona.
My Sunspears will perform their duties with or without your aid, Elder. Will the Istani fleet support us or not?
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes. Yes, we shall. And may the 5 gods preserve us all.
We learned there was a 6th god just now. You guys have old information. What losers. Consulate docks. Oh, look who it is. Is this the person? Oh yeah, this is that person. Okay, so this is... I guess we just talked to this person? Great Marshal Medara. What's his name? Itachi? No wait. Uchiha. Madara Uchiha, right? Oh, this person gives us these two. Interesting. Very nice. Okay, let's up this quest. Ooh, hello. These Elonian elementalists drive me crazy with their babble of peace. I learned better in Sirmia when the Char came. Magic isn't something you hide and save like a secret. It's something to share, one fireball at a time. Surely you don't fear children's stories. Undead armies that hunger for mortal flesh, clawing their way out of the grave with the fanatic blind will to serve? Withered husks of desiccated zombies, shredding flesh with unrelenting claw-like fingers? The beauty of a still yet ever-screaming heart. Such things frighten you? How sad. You really need to get out more. Does she say the same thing? You think you have it rough? Yeah, she says the same thing. Okay, so in addition to all these people, we get our original, like, Avengers here. I keep calling these guys the Avengers. I don't know what you would call a group of these, like, familiar heroes. Yeah, we have Aiden as well. Years before the Searing, when I was just a child, I saw the Char murdered my father, and I hid in the woods. Later, I did terrible things to avenge his death, to assuage my guilt, until I finally realized the difference between vengeance and obsession. Once he's walked both sides of the path, a man never again blurs the line between darkness and light. I've seen evil, I offered it to my hand, never again. Vona. Devona is kind of like the leader of this, like, Avengers group, right? She's kind of like the Captain America of this. I wasn't kidding when I said this would be a lot of work. Back in Tyria, my father died protecting people like the Istani. I'm going to live up to his memory and show them what it means to be a real warrior. The Cornians could do with a dose of honor, justice, and respect right in the face. My finger smells like garlic. What? I wonder if this person knows that I'm also here. I think that's probably a he. I don't know. If they are, they're not on the stream right now, so been cooking while watching. Ah, okay. I see. So you knew I was gonna show up here, and you decided to come here just to greet me. How nice of you. I think I'm gonna grab these two. Grab this one. I think Olius is probably the more important one out of these two. Figured I'd get here soon. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to do is get armor. Yeah, this is actually the next mission. This is like the spot for me to switch. But how long have I streamed? Oh, almost 3 hours. I think this is probably like a good point in the story to end things, but I think I want to get like the new armor and stuff now. But actually, let's see. I'm actually kind of torn. I actually like this armor as well now. I did prefer the Elonin one before, but looking at this, looks actually pretty good too without the hood, like all the skin that's showing. How does this look like when you try and paint it though, or dye it? This button. Okay, the entire thing gets dyed. I guess, yeah, I remember we had it all brown, right, before when we first started this character. Maybe I should still go for the Elonin one. What does Lana want? Before you leave for a raid, always remember to say goodbye to your loved ones. It might be your last chance. Ooh, that's dark. Menlo is here. Greetings, do you want to? Ahai! As they say here in Istan, we heroes have come from afar to answer the call for aid the Sunspears sent out to the world. Though Tyria and Cantha have their own problems, we will not turn a blind eye to the evils that threaten to swallow our neighbors here in Ilona. So Menlo is here. I guess Menlo kind of represents both Tyria and Cantha. So he's like kind of well placed. Who's Kojo? Hi, I'm Kojo. My heart won't stop pounding. This is going to be my first raid. I guess I still haven't actually finished this quest. We have ships and we have men. We have the will and the means. Nothing can stop Cormyr once she puts her mind to it. She would fight Balthazar himself if she thought the cause to be right and virtuous. Something tells me she is looking for just that kind of altercation with Varesh. Take this. You'll need it. What is he gonna give me? Nothing. The seas will be awash with war before long. Mark my words, and high time. If you ask me, let's take this battle to them who asked for it. Our squad is ready to board. Good luck. Make sure your squad is prepared. You'll be landing in the middle of the action. When you're ready, I'll get you loaded into the proper assault boats. Godspeed, Sunspears. We are not ready. Okay. Oh, this thing looks cool. What is that? Oh, it's a focus. Looks like a little weird fan. Okay. Where's the armor person? Is this the only person? Okay. The Elonin. Yeah, I think I'll go for the Elonin. Elonin looks really nice. Do I want Sight Mastery Hood? Because now this is going to be essentially the armor I'm going to wear for the rest of this game. Until maybe I decide to get, like... I guess I can get multiple hoods if I really want to spread things out, right? Do I ever want to use weapons... Do I ever want to use weapons other than scythes for this playthrough? You need steel? I don't think I need steel. I have a good amount. I have 117 steel. Can I ping this? No, I can't. Winky face? Winky face? Yeah, I'm communicating like a normal person. Yeah, I'm not a degenerate gamer who just sits at home all day. Here's my inventory. Oh. You have been rubbing up against me. But my menu was covering it. I think I will go for Scythe Mastery Hood. So I can bring this over. And, this. Scythe Mastery. This is kind of a big choice. Well, actually, not really. I will have only one plat left in my wallet right now. I guess I can always pull from the Zenlai if I really need more. But I feel like it's probably smart for me to try and maybe grab maybe extra hood just for if I want to make different builds. Well, for multiple hoods. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that right now. I think for now I'll just go for the Scythe Mastery, and if the need comes for if I'm like trying to build something, and it comes up that maybe it'd be a good idea to craft a second one, then I'll just come back and grab it and craft it. I'll do the Elonian Hood, Elonian Robe, Elonian Vambrace, Elonian Leggings, Elonian Shoes. Great. Put these back. Oh wow, they actually took a lot of tanned hide. I guess, yeah, these ones are 75. And we'll equip all this. Looking good. Put this back into here. And sell the rest of these. Is the merchant? Is there a merchant? There's no merchant here. Interesting. Is this guy a merchant? No, I just talked to him. Maybe I can just sell it to her. Wee. Okay, we'll just sell it to this person. Untouched Scythe. I'll just get rid of this. Bible Axe. Then we can get rid of the... Okay. I can hold on to that. Get rid of this. So this looks good. Guess now the fun part is to dye it, right? What dye? What color do I want? Ooh, that looks nice. Does red look nice on the... actually that kind of suck. It was nicer on the Istani one where the entire like thing got dyed. I'm kind of a little bit upset about this now. Okay. Let's go back to the this one. Red and orange. How's that look? Brown? Yellow? Ooh, that looks really bad. Brown actually looks not too bad. Yellow? Gives it like a little bit of a golden look. Maybe yellow and orange, make it a little darker. It's like a lighter golden, right? Just yellow on its own looks like a little bit weird to me. So orange and brown. I guess if I put silver on it, it makes it... Ooh, nah, it might as well just be brown, it looks like, for when I do that. Purple. No. No. Red. Red and brown. I feel like the slight difference with red and brown actually looks nice. The color. I don't know if it comes through very well. We sell to armor. Okay, yeah, I guess I read that a little late, but Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Okay, how does red and purple look? Ugh, I don't like it. Purple on its own doesn't look good either. Ooh, look at that. It's like a tealy color. Okay, I can like spend hours just buying all these different combination of dye. Ooh, that's bright. That's like a royal blue. How does blue look on its own? Oh yeah, it's really light. Hey, I like this. But I feel like blue doesn't really, in terms of like the theme of a dervish, for some reason blue doesn't seem to fit for some reason in my mind. That looks really nice. Purple and brown. Purple and orange. Hey, that doesn't look too bad either. So there's purple and orange I really like, and brown and orange I really like. It's like a darker. It's a little darker when I put brown. But then this, with a bit of more red on here, looks really nice too. Now that looks just, that looks nice, but it's a little bit too bright, I think. For like clothing, in my opinion. Then I guess they're just default brown. Does anyone actually use white? Oh no, that doesn't look good. As nice as white dye is, it doesn't look too good. And I'm just too like chicken to use my black dye because they're worth so much. I feel like I'm spending a lot of money whenever I use black dye. But yeah. Purple and orange is your vote. Purple and orange. That was like the more reddish brown, right? Or more maroon of a color. Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, like maybe maybe 3 colors will make it look really nice. I don't like red and purple. What about pink? Pink and purple? Nah, the pink ruins it. Purple and orange. What happens if I put brown here as well? The difference is like very, very subtle, so I don't know if it's worth it. That's really significant. That's quite significant. Yeah, I also really like. I think you've convinced me with the purple and orange. So let's do purple and orange. Apply that. Purple and orange. Apply that. Oh, maybe I can make the shoes like just straight up another color. Maybe the shoes can be brown? Wearing brown shoes. Brown and purple. Ugh, no. Brown red? Yeah, just brown shoes. Normally I just like give all the pieces. I always buy like all the pieces of the same set, and then I would paint them all the same as well. Or dye them all the same like sets of dyes as well. But actually trying something different here with different dye. How does the arm piece look? No, I think this one would probably do with the same color. And this one, I'm really disappointed. I was kind of hoping like it was the white here that gets dyed, and it kind of sucks that it is like the two. Make it like this red makes it very bright looking compared to the other two dyes that we were doing. Orange. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks fine. And I haven't been showing the hood, but I might as well do the same here as well. Yeah! Only the shoes are dyed a little different. Yeah, I like it. It looks actually, yeah, the contrast between the white bits and the lighter bits with the red looks really nice. Oh yeah. I can do this on this account. Which is a collector's edition thing. Hey, there's actually other people here. Maester, Vandar. The person walking away there. Oh, it looks like you have elite armor on your dervish, which is very cool. Is that the elite, is it elite Cornin? I don't remember exactly what it was called. What was it? Maybe it was elite Sunspear. I don't know. I was just guessing. Your character is taller than mine. Target me / dance. Dance star. Yep. / dance space star. There we go. There we go. I remember that. That's fun. Whee! Look at our like skirts. I guess I don't dress, our cloaks. Yeah. We're dancing together. This person can't join us. He's not a necromancer. Neither can that person. Whee! This is great. Hide. What happens if I show my cape? Does it like... No, it doesn't get affected the physics. It looks really weird. Whee! Alright. It's 3 hours. I think I'm gonna close up shop now. It's been really fun. I've really been enjoying this section of the Nightfall story. I need to figure out what I want to do next, I think, before this person clapped at us. I really need to figure out what I want to do next. Like, I'm having a lot of fun on this dervish character, and it would be nice to continue. But at the same time, I also have that necromancer going on too, and I don't know. I don't know which path I want to choose now. Do I want to continue streaming my necromancer playthrough, or do I want to continue to stream just forget about the necromancer now that I'm having so much fun on the dervish? But I don't know. There's necrosis. Was it necrosis? There was the Nightfall PvE skill on the necromancer that really like makes the necromancer kind of like more fun. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Whoa, your armor just straight up changed. I guess you have different sets of armors on you. I guess I can do this. Blasphemy. Whee! What happens if I take off my shoes? Oh, I'm literally barefoot. That's fun. But yeah. I'll probably do some of this. Maybe I'll continue to play this character off stream and do some of these, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll have to make a decision. Oh, I'll have to make a decision before next stream what I want to do. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. It's been really fun playing through this, and yeah, we can continue in the next one. Alrighty, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. I can do a /wave. Not /dance. Wave. Bye bye. Bye bye.